Hello and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV Common Sense. We are currently in a war with Flanders and we are looking to get Antwerp out of this war, if I remember right. Antwerp, is that the right province? Antwerpen. And this will be our, don't get the right terminology here, coastal centre of trade, which should greatly increase our power in the, yes, in the English node. London node. What's it called again? English Channel node. Anyway. Yes, let's carry on our war. Oh. Did just reload the save, so we've got a few things that are going to pop up a bit randomly here. No, we're not going to accept your concede defeat. I think we might have all of Burgundy sieged. Is there any Burgundy land left? We can actually use our diplomatic map mode to find out who we're at war with, so that would be helpful. Doesn't look like there's any Burgundy land left, so if we manage to peace out. Well, let's actually do it for us. Yes. That's Papal State, Nassau, Holstein, Burgundy, Flanders. So, do we want anything else from this war? Well, realistically, we might want war reparations from the other people in the war, but we're actually quite rich, so we don't necessarily need that. So, the only thing I think we need to do is peace out for Antwerp when we can. We can't yet claim it. We can't yet say that we want it yet, though, because we haven't sieged it. I think if we were directly negotiating with Flanders, we could ask for it, but they won't give it to us. No, they won't. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what the rules are. I think they might have to be co-belligerent for these things. I don't know. We'll just siege it down. We wouldn't have enough war score without sieging it anyway, so. These are that's our mercenary regiment that's sieging. Yes. Double check that. Select army. Yes, our mercenaries are sieging, so we can just sit back, relaxed, and let it siege. Anything else we need to do? Well, these guys are exploring. Do we have any colonizable land yet? Doesn't look like it. Nope. That's still too far away. Captured one ship. What did we capture? Doesn't say. Oh, we captured a cog. Let's get rid of that. Not in a cog regiment. In this regiment, we want to separate all the cogs and then destroy them. I'll do it. They're still set to transport to protect trade. Yep. How far away is that again? Quite close. Yes, we're going to improve diplomatic tech so we can actually get that far. Unless our idea group comes with a another increase. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. So we need to increase our diplotech. Granada's gone. The Reconquista didn't really work. So let's have a moment of silence for them. Okay, moment over. Burgundy's still trying to get us to peace out. Who's rivaling who? Castile is setting France as a rival. Now that's interesting. That could mean there's going to be some border tension between them. And there might be an opportunity to maybe break a few things off of France. Let's see. Okay, fleet on an exploration mission. North America. That'll do. I'm kind of wanting this bit of land explored. I think there's an island here that might be close enough to colonize. What the Papal State getting? Oh. Okay then. Let's get some men on some boats and go and stop that. How did they... Wait, does the Papal State have... I'm wondering whether they have, like, military... Is the way of checking military access? Yeah. I think they just walked the entire way to Norway. If I understand this right. I don't see... Oh, no. There's the boats. There's the boats. Right. Let's go get them as well. Stop what you're doing. Get rid of the boats. Yes. Now we've got those people on, we can go and just go over here. Don't know what the problem was. I think it might have been clicking on Aegir, and that would be our issue. Okay, destroyed all their ships. Let's send them to protect trade in the English Channel. Except, actually, no, we're going to cancel that. We're going to take off all. We're going to take off all the really broken ships. We're going to send you to protect trade in the English Channel, and then the other lot of ships I'm going to separately send off, and that should mean that they'll repair the... that didn't work quite as I imagined. Right, let's break off the really broken ones. You go and protect trade. They should now go and heal up. I'm going to put these guys in port. Then we're going to ask them to protect trade. They should have repaired first. Okay, we're just going to send them manually in and we'll do it. I didn't want to have to do that properly. We're not going to accept your concede defeat. We have broken through the walls. Very good. Very good. Looks like Flanders is trying to take some of our land. We should be alright. Should have a ticking war score, I think. Oh no, because neither of us can control Artois. We should get a lot of war score from this though, and Austria should still be winning us battles around the place, I think. Oh, there they are. I think they just did a river crossing, or yeah. Not the smartest, but they seem to have managed. Have our people arrived in Norway yet? Yep. Let's go get rid of the Papal States group. These guys repaired enough. We'll split off the 3 who are repaired. Send them to go and protect trade in the English Channel. And the other one can wait. Basically just wanted to get our people protecting trade for as long as possible. Like, I didn't want the downtime of waiting for this one boat to repair. Okay, we won the battle. Let's go and get back on the boats. No, we don't want your peace offer. Construct a grand fleet. No. Protect against France. No. Reclaim Armagnac. Is that controlled by France? Yes. In which case, no. Let's just take the mission, cancel the mission. Very easily done. Need more seats in Parliament. Not really that bothered about it. Won another battle. Good. This ship should be pretty much repaired now. We'll just send it off. While I remember. And how are we doing? Ah, right. We should get this very soon. 1 or 2 ticks. Perfect. Antwerp. I want that. Not that. No. Nope, that. Don't want that one. This one. No. Okay. They're not too far off. What about Flanders themselves? They would say yes. For a separate piece for Antwerp. And some money? No. That will give us a lot of aggressive expansion. But it's 100% worth it. Okay, it's within coring range. Yes, we just don't have the admin points. Yes, what don't we need? We don't need a castle here. We'll keep the temple and the marketplace. It's nice that they improved it for us. That will greatly increase. So we're at 64% right now. When the month ticks over, we'll have a lot more control. And let's see, can we peace out with the Papal State? Nope. Let's just peace out with Burgundy then. What could we take? We could take their only province. I don't really want it. Could get them to return. Oh, that's Revocacor. I always get that mixed up. Don't really care about their treaties. Maybe don't have a treaty with Flanders. War reparation seems like a good thing. We'll take their money. How many points do we have left? About 40. Let's see. That costs us a Diplo spot. Give up claims. We could do that. Is that the best one? We could just get rid of all their alliances. That get us some. It gets us 1 prestige for each alliance. This gets us 2 prestige, but we'd probably only be able to do 1 of them. We do a 2 prestige and a 1? Nope. And we can only do a couple of these. Okay. Or we could get them to revoke their core in Luxembourg. That gives us 3 prestige. And then we'll just choose some alliances. Let's get rid of the Papal State Alliance. We don't really want that trouble. They're a little far away for us anyway. Yeah. Seems like a good deal for us. Yep. So we got the only province we went in there for. We do have a claim on it, don't we? It's very hard to click on. Yeah, we have a claim, so we'll get a little bit of a discount. So once we get 100 more admin points, that'll be good. Where do we want our troops? I guess I kind of want them back on the mainland, but let's think about where we're going. Oh, all this land's now being explored. I was completely wrong about where the island is. I think that it might be here, but that's still further away than Eric's Ford. I think that's how it's hard to parse that. Yeah, Eric's Ford. Anyway, yes. So what we're gonna do? What's our overall goal here, or what's our short-term goals? Well, I think what we probably want to do is we probably want to split our army into 2 groups. One group's gonna kind of be our New World conquerors, so we'll send them off in dribs and drabs, and they'll go and sit on provinces for hundreds of years. And we probably want our other army to use one of these 2 landing bases we've got. I mean, we're not going to get through France. Probably, realistically, not going to get through Aragon. Not without a lot of work. And we're not going to get, we're not going to get through Castile, because they're allied. It's basically the alliance with Portugal screwing us over a little bit. And the alliance with Austria. So, what could we do? Well, we could attempt to attack into the HRE a little bit. Let's see. So the only people outside it are Flanders, and we've pretty much already picked on them. So are Austria still the emperor, and is everyone going to vote for Austria? Austria is the emperor, but not everyone is voting for Austria. It looks like it's going to be Bohemia next, or Brandenburg. Either way, that's pretty good for us. Okay, so what we could do is we can wait for Austria's ruler to die. Then we could attack into the HRE, taking some small princes here and there. And just try and make ourselves a path through. Which is possible. We probably want to go along the coastline, make sure we have all of the English Channel controlled, which goes up to Friesland and along to Flanders. With a few provinces in France, but I think we're going to have to leave them alone. See, we're at 74% now, we were at 64%, so we got another 10% trade power, which is a lot of money. While we're at it, we might want to attack down into Denmark here. Take over the Lübeck node. Is Lübeck an end node? It used to be, I think. No, now it feeds directly into the English Channel. I don't know if it always did, but either way, if we get control of it, we can start pushing trade from there into the English Channel, which would be good. We could try and get the rest of the North Sea trade node, although most of it's controlled by Sweden now. But yes, so we're probably going to want to break our alliance with Sweden at some point. Maybe we want to attack Denmark first, then break our alliance with Sweden and cut into them so we can get a route into Novigrad, into Muscovy, to all that nice land over there. I mean, it's pretty crappy land, but it does all lead into our trade node. Like, it's all downwind of that. Yes. Another thing we might want to do is we might want to go down into Africa if we can. We would need a province nearby enough to core. We do have our provinces here. Maybe with a bit more coring range, we might be able to reach. We might be able to core Morocco. Although it depends whether it's from, whether it's distance around all these things here, or whether it's going to be straight distance. Because it's like, if it's from centre of province to centre of province, it's not that far. If it's from centre of province all the way along here, that's a little bit further. So, how old is Austria's ruler? That'll give us what we need to do next. 34, so they could die at any point. Let's just check Austria's marked as special interest. You can't do it there? Okay. Yes, they're special interest. 34 could die. Probably is not going. They're not gonna die. So Denmark's where we need to go. Where's our truce? Truce ends in 6 years. So perhaps we get a couple of claims ready. That would give us time to get some of our points back up. When's our truce with Norway end? Is that at the same time? Yep. Oh, and they're allied with Denmark. Who's Denmark allied with? Norway and Utrecht, and Sweden were in that. They were in that war, weren't they? Yes. So what we want to do is we want to get claims on the rest of Norway. We want to get claims on all of Denmark. And I was thinking about this. What we might want to do, I want to double check, is will Scotland buy this land here? Now that it's cored. For free. Yes, they would buy that land there. Now, why that's important is if we could sell them that land, or sell them enough land that Norwegian then becomes an accepted culture in Scotland, they would accept all Norwegian provinces, which means that we could feed the rest of Norway to them, we could feed some of these provinces along in Sweden to them, and that would give us a lot of free land later. Although we've already paid the coring cost, it's going to cost us no more to give it to Scotland. So that's my plan there. So yeah, fabricating claims. That's our next step. Claims last for 10 years, I think, so we should be able to start fabricating them now with no trouble. So let's set one up in Norway. What are they? Let's go for Sogn, and we'll set another one up in Denmark. Denmark have any good provinces? Småland's good, but I think that's their capital, and they probably won't give that away. I suspect there would be multiple wars with Denmark before we'd get anything. Let's fabricate a claim. Oh, we can only fabricate on the closest one anyway. Yes, another good thing is if we could give this land to Scotland, we could also give this land to Scotland. And that would solve us a whole load of issues. So if we fabricate the claim, then sell the land to Scotland, then we can just make all of this nice and yellow, and yeah, eat it all for free later. And talking of later, I'm going to end the episode now. Thank you for watching. See you next time.